Hello, I'm Dr. Andreas Fonseca, and this is Dr. Russell Green. We are co-founders of Virtually Free, a company dedicated to lower the cost and improve access to psychological treatments through the use of digital technology. We have raised £195,000 from investors, and we're looking for a match of £100,000 from the BBC. This will enable us to execute on a higher education pipeline, which will result in 300,000 students having access to effective prevention and early diagnosis of common mental health problems. Dr. Green and I are consultant psychiatrists, and in 2012 we left one of the largest independent healthcare providers in the UK, where we served as medical director and associate medical director. At that point we founded the company after searching for 6 months for our CTO. This was Richard Flower, who has 20 years of experience developing successful commercial video games. We decided to join forces with a video game developer because of 3 crucial things. The first one is access to psychological treatment is very poor. This comes from the literature and from our own clinical experience. Certain forms of psychological treatment can be effectively self-administered, thus reducing cost and improving access. And the biggest problem in self-administration of these therapies is poor adherence, which can be overcome by using video games. This will effectively engage people, where other forms can fail. We have created to date 3 apps, 1 for prevention and 2 for treatment. Our treatment apps are paid, direct to consumer. Our prevention apps are licensed to organizations so that the members benefit. And this is where we're concentrating at the moment. And the most important vertical for us at this point in time is higher education. Today we have acquired 25,000 users, over half of whom are paying customers. The problem we're solving is huge. There are 1 in 4 people who will face a mental health problem at some point in their lives. For the majority, the best initial treatment is psychological therapy. But the access to it is limited by the high cost of delivering therapy and the stigma associated with seeking help for it. The costs to society and individuals are huge. 40% of all the health cost in the UK is driven by mental health, which is about 30 to 40 billion annually. And in addition to that, there's another 15 billion lost every year in productivity, absenteeism due to mental health problems. We create digital, self-administered therapeutic programs which are proven, and we use games to maximize the engagement. As they're self-administered, the costs can be minimal. We monitor engagement, usage, completion of the therapy programs, and we use validated clinical scales to monitor efficacy. Doing this, we can prevent, diagnose early, and provide access to treatment seamlessly. We have been exploring different ways of entering the market, and we have discovered that there is a demand for our prevention package from organizations and corporations that want to maximize the well-being of the employees and members. The main barrier has been that our kind of product is new, and most corporations would like to see data on a large number of users before committing. That is why higher education has been where we have decided to focus over the next 9 to 12 months. We found great willingness to pay and very positive conversations from the first 12 universities we have approached, 2 of them signing it off instantly, and the others going quickly through our pipeline. This will enable us to capture anonymous data on a large number of users that will then enable us to sign on the corporations in our pipeline. In time, we will extend to giving access to treatment for depression and anxiety through our platform, and we will reach out to insurers and health retailers as sales channels for us. This will be both in the UK and abroad. We will continue investing in our direct consumer products as well. And what we will do is we will get the revenue from the B2B side to use for marketing in the B2C side. Eventually, we will make our whole prevention and early diagnosis program free to all, and we will offer the treatments at a fraction of the cost of other alternatives. With your help, we will be able to reach 300 to 400,000 users over the next 12 months, largely by investing in ourselves and marketing. This will then enable us to reach out to corporations, insurers, associations and health retailers, both in the UK and worldwide. This investment you make in us today will result in the creation of a range of treatments and prevention programs covering all common mental health disorders. And through gaming, this will succeed in successfully engaging the millions who would not have access otherwise. This would be due to cost, stigma and other barriers to access. In 3 years, we plan to have 2 million beneficiaries and 6 scientifically validated digital treatments. We now look forward to answering your questions.